we back in the building, man. You might not see the effect because I'm not really gonna edit this video too much because I'm just trying to talk to y'all real quick. There's a lot going on in my office right now, and that's because I got a new table coming, new desk, and I'm trying to get things out the way. So we got wires and all types of shit, you know, shit that get this thing going. But nevertheless, man, the content must keep on contenting. In a story, I saw this pop up and it basically says that Spotify has responded to the boy. I feel like this took way too long because this should have been happened, right? But Spotify is finally pushing back from all the false claims, which I'm imagining Spotify wanted to look into the claims and find out why he said what he said, right? So if that's the case, then I'm sure they got to their conclusion. And they basically said, you full of shit, dog. I don't know, man. Drizzy gonna have to sit back on this one and cry a little bit. Listen, man, the point is Spotify has rejected his claim. There was all this talk about bots this, bots that. Now, what happens in the Drizzy land when there's no indication of bots? What do people rely on then? So here we go, man. It says Spotify responds to Drake's UMG legal action, blasting false claim and demanding dismissal. What? When you get a chance, perhaps can you dismiss? Nah, nigga, they said demand, dog. Demand the dismissal. It goes on to say the rapper claims Spotify helped UMG boost Kendrick's Not Like Us, but Spotify now says the action is a subversion of the legal system and never should have been filed. Man, listen, they're saying he out here filing frivolous cases. They say he out here making excuses. That's what Spotify is basically saying, man. The boy is making excuses, man. And aren't we used to this already, man? Let's keep it going, man. It says Spotify is firing back at Drake's accusation that the streamer helped Universal Music Group artificially boost Kendrick's Not Like Us, calling the allegations false and blasting the rapper's legal action as a subversion of the normal judicial process. Now, if you're not feeling the jargon there, what they basically saying is that you filing frivolous cases, dog. You saying shit that's not true. You trying to find reasons for different things, and it's not true, and you blasting our company trying to make these claims. Now, we all know Not Like Us was a big record. We always hear when it dropped. We all heard it. But some people acting like they ain't heard it and they acting like the record was not as big as it was. But let's continue on. It said the new filing is the first response to a petition filed last month in which Drake accused UMG and Spotify of an illegal scheme involving bots, payola, and other methods to pump up Kendrick Lamar's song. A track that savagely, they used the word savage. Y'all savage for that one. Savagely attacked Drake amid an ongoing feud with the two stars. Now, we know everybody was giving Drake, all this flack for suing. Everybody was like, bro, how could you sue? How could you? Dog, what are you doing? What is that? That's not hip hop. And we know it's not, bro. But at the end of the day, there's people out there who were defending the action. There's people out there that were saying, he did what he needed to do. I mean, I don't see it like that, but that's just me. That's my opinion. Y'all know how I rock. But it goes on to say in the motion filed Friday in Manhattan court, the streaming giant says it has found zero evidence to support the claim of a bot attack. They call it a bot attack. That's crazy. And flatly denies that it struck any deal with UMG to support Kendrick Lamar's song. Now what? Now what, Drizzy World? What's gonna happen here? What is gonna happen here? No evidence? And obviously people are gonna say, of course, it's Spotify. Of course they're gonna deny it. They don't want to admit something like that. But I mean, who else are we gonna hear it from? Spotify and UMG have never had any such arrangement. Beyond denying the allegations, the filing repeatedly criticizes Drake for going to court in the first place. Oh my gosh, bro. This is such a bad look, man. And I don't see how people can't understand this. If you're a Drake fan,
you are gay.
You have to understand how bad this looks, dog. This looks terrible. You have Spotify basically in nicer words telling you that you look desperate and you're making up shit to help yourself. It's crazy. They don't even Spotify don't even understand why you went to court in the first place. Now it goes on to say, calling his claims of a conspiracy far-fetched and speculative. Spotify also criticized Drake for the way in which he brought his claims to court, not as a full-fledged lawsuit, but as an unusual pre-action demanding information. It wasn't a lawsuit. He was basically demanding information, wanting to know the details behind Not Like Us. Allegations are too flimsy to pass muster in an actual lawsuit and would have been quickly dismissed. Bruh, somebody help this man. Help him. Because right now, this looks crazy because that last piece right there says so much, man. And I'm gonna read that to y'all again. It says that they criticized Drake for the way in which he brought his claims to court. He brought his claims to court not as a full-fledged lawsuit, but the pre-action petition aimed at demanding information, because he already knew in the first place that what he's saying basically was bullshit and wasn't gonna hold up as an actual lawsuit and would have got dismissed very quickly. So that tells me that the whole reasoning behind this with Drake was for public perception. This was basically something to help him look a little bit better when it comes to public perception, because the way that he lost this battle, the way that things went for him, it was all negative, right? So the only way to make any type of step forward or gain any type of step in the right direction is to basically try to help your public perception look better by making people feel like Not Like Us wasn't that big of a record. It was because of bots. Like, bro, what? This is crazy. This is crazy. Now it says what the petitioner is seeking to do here is to bypass the normal pleading requirements and obtain by way of pre-action discovery that which it would only be entitled to seek were it to survive a motion to dismiss. Wow. Says this subversion to the normal judicial process should be rejected. So basically, they're saying they're trying to forego filing an actual lawsuit because they know it would get dismissed, but they're trying to gain information that would normally come from that by going the other way with a pre-action discovery. So basically, throwing shit at the wall to see if it sticks. And this is a crazy L to take now, because this man been taking L's for a long time right now, man. And it's going all bad, man. I think this is a spiral downward. I don't think this is something he should have done at all. I think this is a terrible move. And I keep saying that. It makes him look soft. It makes him look crazy. It makes people look at you a certain way. It's not a good look, dog. It says Spotify's attorneys seem particularly focused on disputing the idea that swarm of bots had been able to flood the platforms to fraudulently boost Lamar's track. Spotify VP of Music offered sworn testimony that the company invests heavily in efforts to mitigate the impact of artificial streaming on our platform. Man, Drizzy Land, I don't know what y'all about to do. Y'all boys gotta do something. Y'all gotta do something to get a W somewhere, dog, because this shit looking crazy, spooky, hilarious. I don't know what to say for y'all, man. It's looking bad for y'all. Spotify even says when we identify attempted stream manipulation, we take action that may include removing streaming numbers, withholding royalties, and charging penalty fees. Crazy. I don't know, man. But look, damn, this shit just got dark all of a sudden. What the fuck? Okay. But look, man, it's a crazy thing. I feel like this is all spiraling in the wrong direction. I feel like whatever he's trying to do to help himself, it's not helping, dog. Whatever you're trying to do is not helping you. And it's making things worse. But it'd be interesting to see what he says, how they respond to this. But I feel like we should treat this just like he was treating the whole situation. Like, nah. You trying to let this shit die down? Nah, you following through. You got to follow through, my boy. Drizzy, you brought this upon yourself with this lawsuit. You wanted to say that there were bots. If these guys coming and saying, "Bit ain't no bots," then you got to figure this shit out, man. And you got to follow through. But that's my take on it, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me know in the comment section. How do you feel about Spotify pushing back? Do you think that this situation right here makes Drake look way worse? Let me know in the comment section, man. Listen, if you have not subscribed, make sure you violate that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You already know what it is. It's your boy Goods. BigZoeTV. Let's go. Again!
Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.